Man, doesn't it feel like every FF14 stream these days starts with petting a cat? And sometimes the other streams as well. Alright, anyway, that's enough of that. Hey everybody! Hello, good evening, happy Monday, welcome back to the stream. Hope y'all are doing well, y'all are having a great start to your week. This is a cat, as always. And we're here for some more Endwalker B-side. We're gonna be doing side story quests in Ultima Thule. This is the last zone in Endwalker. So we are almost done with our quest for B-side. After which, let me adjust the volume here. After which, we're gonna go back to trying some Heaven on High solo, and then Suffering every Monday, and that's gonna be fun too. Can you get off my mouse, please? Thank you. He just laid his head down on my mouse, which I need to maneuver in the game. So, anyway, hope y'all are doing well. Let's just, we'll get started here. We're starting in, I don't remember what this place is called, Rayatara, and we're just gonna go around and pick up some quests and, you know, be on our merry little way. Alright. Hello, old worm. Loud and proud, the old worm is displeased at the state of the spring. Ere the mechanical menace descended, the spring before thee was clear as the purest glass. Now behold the vile blight upon it. Should we do nothing, naught shall remain save poison and black ash. Alas, my roar no longer rings loud enough to cleanse these waters, and my kin here fare little better. Yet at times I hearken unto a faraway call, strong and resounding, though I know not whence it cometh. Wouldst thou seek its source, that our wellspring might be saved? Oh, we got the sad BG music. Alright, hold on. Let us... how do I change it to not do... Oh, wait, hold on. I think it's in... I think it is here. There we go. Gonna enjoy the sad music of this zone. I really like it. Left alive! Seth Tusk senses a kindred spirit within you. I sense the power of one of my kin upon thee, that of a great worm, long departed from our star, though his gaze falleth not upon thee now. We're talking about Midgar Sormer, right? Midgard Sormer? Then that is the name by which thy kind know him. Long ago he left us, fleeing our home with his children. From thy presence I surmise that his decision was the right one. Some yet wish they had chosen the same path, though such regrets avail them not. Nevertheless, tales of thy star may divert them from their anguish for a time. Seek those who would hear thee in Rayatara, and unto the vitrified isle, tiny mortal. With whom I would have thee speak abide within this very nest. One remaineth by the battlefield. Fuck, who did we pick up the other one from? Was it the old worm? I forgot to talk to him afterwards. I shudder to imagine the fetid springs upon thine own star, with only thy tiny voices to cleanse them. Perhaps thy kind gathereth to roar as one. I don't know, maybe. Do we? Komnosk? Komnosk gazes upon you with sorrowful eyes. Tiny traveler, thou hast traversed the great expanse to stand before me. I ask thee, on thy journey, didst thou find strength? Did we? I mean, I guess. None here have been spared the torment of loss, yet even tragedy cometh not in equal measure. Nay, of all my kin, the broodsires feel it most deeply. Eggs crushed before their eyes, hatchlings twisted beyond recognition. They cannot be blamed for turning to madness. One I would have you slay, for mine own power sufficeth not to end her suffering. She yet wandereth, restless near the ash-choked lake, though naught but poison is to be found there now. The lake lieth beyond the vitrified fort. End the brood mother's suffering, I beg thee. This is a very sad and tragic place. Nesh-Or? Nesh-Or has something to ask you. Aimless Protector. Come closer, little one. I must ask thee, did a pitiable dragonet meet its end at thy hand? Maybe. Yes. I like how maybe was an option, because it's exactly what I said. Though I cannot find it in my heart to thank thee, nor shall I admonish thee. The young one would have suffered every living moment, as do we all, though some torments are more easily borne. If thou wouldst prevent further needless suffering, pray seek my shelled kin at the shallow lake. He hath wallowed over long in hatred beyond healing. Let's pick up one way over here. Oh wait, fuck, I forgot to talk to you again. Up, dog! What is up, dog? I understand the uptime command, but what is... I'm not saying anything else. I'm gonna shut up now. I didn't finish the statement! I didn't finish! This is a cat. He's what's up. Wait by the waterside and he will find thee. Enjoy this cat here. Can you move your tail, please? Thank you. Say Losk. That's an Isabel. I don't know what that one is. Baphomet? I don't know. And another one. Okay. Stars like gems. Say Lusk gazes longingly into the distance. Traveler, thy coming hath stirred a longing in me. Momo Pyramid! I love Momo Pyramid. Why can't you Chiriko Pyramid, huh? Huh? What about Chiriko? What about you, baby? You're so cute. Yeah, it's a brown booty on the screen. He deserves this. He lives here. From where I lie, I behold naught but a desolate waste. But perhaps life doth persist beyond my ken. The smallest of creatures, or a single budding blossom. What did you just redeem? Hydrate, posture check, and Pato the Kato? Okay. Well, now we got a pet Chiriko. And there's the hydration. I'm gonna move my seat cushion. Yes, Chiriko, you're very cute. Sit your ass down. What are you doing? Why are you bonking the mic arm? He's like, pets. Pets are for me. For me. Look at this face. So cute. Chiriko. Hmm? Look up here. He's like, nope, I ain't falling for that. You didn't mute me, right? Okay. Okay, you do you. Yeah, we read that one. It may remain ever beyond my reach, for these wounds of mine heal not with time. Yet I would know of them. I would know if any cause for hope lingereth still upon our star. He's looking for hope. I beg thee, grant me a reason to take heart. Are you slapping me with your tail right now? Dragonstar Rogue Blossom. And Dragonstar Pale Blossom. There's one more way over there. Way over here. The land is barren as far as the eye can see. No life is to be found here. I think the future's lost. Okay. The bellicose broodmother is that way. Got it. This place is really pretty. And overwhelming. Down. Ah! Horrific hatchling! Looking at. Long, so long I have been weary. Oof. What is this fate? Thon Osk. I want to read the description. Though Thon Osk may not be the most tragic figure cast to bitter winds in the wake of war against the machines, he is one of the most fearsome. If his senses cannot be restored, he must be stopped, ere he guides his horde to crush what few signs of life yet linger in their forsaken home. Oof. That's a later me problem. We ain't doing fates here yet. You're a chat statistic? Yes, you are. There goes the cat. Now you can't pato the catto. There is no longer a catto to pato. What do we got here? Kol Alel? Thou hailest from the star to which our brother fled. Tell me then, doth thy home boast resplendent vistas as ours once did? Pato the Kato's on cooldown? Nice. It has vast blue sea stretching far into the horizon. It has wondrous isles that float among the clouds. Well, you guys were talking about the water. Vast blue seas. And how dirty your water is. Though I shall never again dip my wings in such an ocean, perchance I may dream of one when next I slumber. Tragic. Yes, Pato the Kato has a cooldown. So we can't be oh shit, now I passed it. So we can't be like constantly redeeming Patos the Cut for the Kato. Because I only have 2 hands, okay? I only have 2. And they're usually both occupied to Pato the Kato. Bloodthirsty dragon, I would not fain waste mine energies on thy lost cause, morsel. Begone with thee, ere thou findest thyself betwixt my teeth. Then you admit your roar is pathetic? Apologies, I was unaware I was addressing a dragonet. I didn't know I was addressing a dragonet. Dost thou wish to be devoured? With my peerless roar shall I demonstrate the futility of thy pursuit, and then savor the despair upon thy countenance when thou art forced to admit defeat. Get thee astride my back. I cannot abide watching thy stunted limbs struggle. Ha! Nice. What am I doing with him? Ride the bloodthirsty dragon and use roar on the spring. Got it. Okay. This one? Yeah, here we go. The water ripples slightly, but you are unable to detect any significant changes. Now dost thou ken my wisdom? We may attempt another angle, shouldst thou thirst for greater despair. Try again, buddy. The spring appears slightly clearer for a moment, but you are unable to detect any significant changes. Admit thy defeat. The spring shall never regain its lost splendor. Though if thy tale be true, thou art not the only fool in need of this lesson. Let us speak with that old worm. Mayhap 'twas too much to ask thee that these waters would run clear once more. Thou shouldst know such dreams are folly. To live is one matter, but to hope is not so futile as thou wouldst believe. Hearken closely. I drank of this spring not moments ago. And what did it taste like? Was it better? Though the difference be slight, it tasteth less brackish than before. Thine actions were not wasted. Thou sought to restore to its crystalline state. Thy aspirations have failed in sooth. However, I suppose 'tis proof enough that my roar still possesseth great power, despite the darkness that consumeth me. In that sense, perhaps thou art correct that some good resulted from mine efforts. And thine, morsel. Thanks? You're just threatening to eat me the whole time, right? I'll be back for you. I'll be back. I ain't ready to turn it in yet. I'll be back for you. I didn't know it was gonna make me ride the dragon back. Hello? Oh, there we go. Father of Armored Dragon. I don't know why I never thought about the fact that the turtles are dragons. I ain't a dragon, but I'm on a dinosaur. Alright, we are looking for you. S-Con. The great worm that did take leave of the star. Yes, I remember him well. Are there many such tiny creatures on the star whence he fled? Many of all shapes and sizes, or there are many, and they have formed their own nations. There's so many of us, and we have our own nations. Then thy star too knoweth war. Differences lead only to conflict. God damn it. No matter how far thou venturest, thou cannot flee from this truth. No more could I. This fate was inevitable. It must have been. Leave me, tiny creature. I have much to ponder. Pomnosk. Thy countenance speaketh volumes, I think thee. The metal demon struck without warning, beautiful and pitiless, as falling stars. We fought, yes, yet for all our savagery we failed to protect the young. What few survived emerged from their eggs disfigured and screaming. Would that fate had taken a different course, we might have welcomed them to this world together and guided them unto a brilliant future. Midgard-Sormer's children live on. There are still dragons on my star. I've encountered young dragons in my travels. Midgard-Sormer's children live on. So the young have found their place elsewhere. Our kind shall live on. I'm gladdened to hear not all was in vain. May thy path lead thee true, traveler. Long ago, hatchlings were marked by song and merriment. Alas, such joy will never be ours again. Nay, we shall curse the machines that stole all we had dear unto the end of time. Yeah, about that. They're like right over there. Have fun with that. Nesh Or. So it is done. I heard his dying cry. His bloodline was the strongest of the armored ones, possessed of carapaces like unto stone. Yet even they were not impervious to the metal fiend's onslaught. It took but one to raise their nest. Even now its terrible form doth linger in my mind, the four jaws that raven neath a shroud of steel. And to the few who escaped the carnage, life has gifted naught but despair. They yearn for vengeance, though our enemy has long since quit this place. As thou hast witnessed, they now turn all too quickly to indiscriminate violence. Alas, this only feedeth the fires of their guilt. Never doth it quell them. Nay, I fear that only death hath that power. I'm feeling very Shakespearean with these dragons. Ere the metal came, my kin were many and splendid. Elegant worms like unto ripples on the water. Worms possessed of limbs so powerful as to rend the land in twain. Worms I have long since forgotten, faces lost to the tides of time. Hey, buddy. Oh, wait, I missed one. Shit. I'll get to that. For any change, no matter how small, I am grateful. To recall the taste of pure water once more, and to know that we yet have the power to fight our decline. I'm glad I could help spark the smallest bit of hope in you. Others shall doubtless be heartened. Keep thine ears open, for one day thou may hearken unto a chorus of dragons' roars. Loud and proud. Alrighty. We'll turn this one in and then we'll go do the one that I missed. Sehelosk. Dost thou return with glad tidings? I've got Dragonstar Rogue Blossom, a red flower that presumably once flourished on the Dragonstar. And a Pale Blossom, which is a white flower that presumably also once flourished on the Dragonstar. Look, signs of life. Flowers. A joyous sight. Are there more whence these came? Dost thou find a thriving forest or a resplendent field? These are sort of it. Not but a barren expanse, I'm afraid. These are sort of it. 'Tis as I feared. To see it now, canst thou even imagine how our star once teemed with life? How it flourished beneath a golden sun and a trio of moons, stars shining like gemstones in the night? My brethren and I loved not more than to soar amidst the clouds of green, teaching our eager hatchlings the delights of the hunt. These flowers once grew upon the mountain tops there, high among the clouds. So small did they seem to us, their fruit better suited to feeding our star's tiniest creatures. We rarely paid a single blossom any mind. Yet together, vibrant with the turn of the seasons, they were breathtaking. Would that I could return to appreciate the sight as we should have then. I had nearly forgotten what this world once was, though it may never be so again. Thou hast my gratitude for returning to me these precious memories. Would that life bloomed upon our star once more, that the hope that yet dwelleth in my breast not be in vain. Oof. Alright, let's do this one that we missed. Deceased dragon. Oh no. He's dead, Zos. Turned to stone? Petrified? Dost thou wonder who lieth beneath this veil of ash? Maybe? Oh, hello! 'Twas with this worm at my side that I looked to the skies and saw thy Midgard-Sormer departing for the great expanse. The machines were already upon us. He called to us, those of us who still lived, and begged us follow him, that we might find another star and start anew. Alas, most branded him a coward, who lacked the fire to defend his home. When he left, 'twas but his own eggs. The mightiest of the machines gave chase as he fled, to many of my kin's jeering approval. The coward had proven useful, they said. They think Midgard-Sormer's a coward? However, some few did wish to follow him. Midgard-Sormer was wiser and more formidable than most. This they believed. They knew he would forge a better fate than awaited us here, and he did. Wouldst that they had not been halted by the ferocity of the machine's onslaught in the end. Thou hast my gratitude for coming so far to meet mine old friend. Thy tale means more to us than thou shalt ever know. Return with me now to Rayatara. Thou art doubtless eager to away from this ill-favored place. Yo, those wings be loud, though. I don't know why I did that. I had no reason to open my inventory. Seth Tosk, thou hast rendered solace unto us when we had naught but sorrow. I thank thee, Kitameki Parfait. That's us. Is this gonna be short? Because I don't see a whole lot. Oh no, there's a bunch up there. We're fine. Overwrought Dragon. The sound of fear. The overwrought dragon can no longer find it in himself to relax. Hark! The grinding and shuddering of steel bodies. The metal. It cometh. They're gone, friend. Thou hearest not? Mayhaps thy species hath not the sensitivity. Yet the machines come, nevertheless. Seek a vantage from which even thou mayest witness their dread approach. Then hearken unto my words, and flee. Are you hearing things? Are you traumatized? Flee, stranger, shouldst thou value thy life. You okay, buddy? Unmourning mother. A parent's love. The mother worries for her child. Oh. Now, thou canst leave this place. Find my child in my stead, I beg thee. She doubtless wants for her mother's warmth, but my kin permit me not to quit this nest. They feign contrition, but if they truly pitied me, they would allow me to seek my child. Thou must go and assure me of her safety. It's gonna be awkward, I'm sure. Kol Alel. That once rang clear, Kol Alel fears for the welfare of a friend. Little wanderer, hast thou the courage to ken what awaits beyond this oasis? My kin, twisted body and soul, or turned to ash, all long since rotted underneath. Wilt thou venture amidst these horrors to see if our brother yet stands? Ne'er hath he moved from his place of mourning, ere his consort was thus entombed. Would that I could bring him the solace of a gentle touch, but I dare not seek him now. Shouldst thou wish it, thou shalt know him by the pallor of the forsaken. I pray thee journey past the fissures, beyond even Knoll, and seek my closest of kin, whose wounds are many, but by gentle touch they may be soothed for a time. I'm surprised I'm not tripping over the Old English as much as I thought I would. It was a little bit, but not that bad, actually. Whoa, what? That was weird. No one but dragons here, forsooth! Forsooth. I'm gonna stretch. No one but dragons here, forsooth! How many times do we gotta read that? For real. Forsooth? Forsooth? Forsooth. Alright, now I want to know what forsooth means. Like, seriously. Forsooth. It means, indeed. Forsooth, there is no one I trust more. That's the example. Indeed. No one but dragons here. I'm learning things. This game's very educational, apparently. No one but dragons here, forsooth! Yep. Hello, pale dragon. Oh, and you're staring at the dead ash dragon. Hello. The dragon, like so many others, is mired in his own grief. You may draw his attention if you pet him gently, as Kol Alel suggested. Kol Alel. Kol Alel. There we go. Collate, just kidding. I'm sorry, that was mean. Thy gentle caress, like unto the warmth of more joyous times. Thou art not of my kind. Why hast thou come? I'm here to, provide you with some comfort in this terrible time. So, he has not yet forgotten me. I pity him. At times I wonder if my love doth pity me in return. All of us unchanging, unable to be reborn. Yet if naught else remains of us, we have memory. Thus do I remain beside my beloved through 1,000 quiet moments, forever. Is a better way to honor your love, weave a song. I know a dragon who once believed herself forsaken. Ooh, weave a song. Now believest I need not languish in silence? Perhaps thou art correct. My beloved was generous, noble, and took much joy in our skies. None is more deserving of a proud melody. I have not the strength to weave it in this moment, but perhaps in time. I thank thee for guiding me aright. Pray tell Cole Allay, we will meet again. Hey, Darjeelingling, are you still here? Actually, wait, hold on. It might not matter. I just remembered I could turn off the fan. I'm like, it's Febreze and cold. Empty-eyed dragon. You're here but still lurking. Cool. Can you close the window? It's Febreze. It is cold. The dragonling stares, unblinking across the desolate landscape, eyes glassy enough that you cannot be certain she even remains among the living. You're using the annoyed emote against me? How dare you? It's okay. At least it's getting used. I don't even care. Yeah, are you alive? Thank you. Clearly, all is not well with this dragon. Her mother would surely wish to know. I mean, you're moving, but whether you are truly alive is questionable. Overwrought dragon. Oh yeah, you're the one who was like, the medals are coming, the medals are coming. Thou art returned. What dost thou ken? Nobody here but us dragons, forsooth. Not but dragons? Verily. Perhaps thou speakest in sooth. That mechanical cacophony plagueth me without cease, though I swear 'tis clearer now than it hath ever been. Should this be naught but mine own fears, return fiercer with each coming, I know not how to quit myself of them. Find strength in your comrades and together overcome your fears. You must embrace your fear to truly understand it. You should fear nothing, as I do. That's a lie. Find strength in your friends to overcome, or embrace your fear. They're both pretty good, but I think... I think, because everyone else is, like, pretty damn depressed, too, so I don't know if there's really anybody who is emotionally available to help him. So maybe it's just like, okay, work on yourself and build yourself up, and then after that, you can be the beginnings, the foundation to help build and get other people to, like, help them overcome their fears after you conquer yours. Maybe. Alright. You must embrace your fear to truly understand it. Thou art strong. Would that my kin had sought what thou hast found. Though there may yet be time, naught can alter history's course, but the future awaiteth still. I thank thee for thine insight, courageous one. Psychon Compote. Oh yeah, we've had those before. Okay, so... I kind of wonder, these guys, they're not real, they're not the originals, they're not really here. It's a recreation from Meteon's memories. of when she encountered them. So what's gonna happen when we heal all these simulacrums, basically? What happens then? Like, what if we heal all their heavy hearts? I mean, they're not like the actual dragons or anything. Like, what happens then? What are they gonna do? Or is it because it's Meteon and there was a whole bunch of them? And is it kind of like creation magic? Or do they now exist? Oh yeah, because Hades used his creation magic to, you know, like snap everything into place, so that our friends could come back and we could resummon them. Because they were holding everything together. So, did that creation magic now make these people alive? And, like, actual living beings now? I don't know. I got questions, man. This cannot be. Thou must have given her a dreadful fright, for her to freeze so, though she hath never been fond of strangers. 'Tis clearer than ever that I must see her for myself, if only I could be freed from the watchful eyes of my consort. Not moments ago did I feel his gaze upon me, once so loving, yet now so bitterly cold. How he doth patronize me. Thine eyes bespeak curiosity. My consort was much the same in times past, ever desiring to know more. Pity he changed so. Nevertheless, he would surely divulge much if thou were to speak to him. Thou needst only seek the least pleasant countenance here. Curiosity reigneth in thy mind, is this not so? My consort hath the answers thou seekest. Kolole. Yo, your bro says he's fine. He's gonna take some time, think about stuff, and then write a song for his beloved. How fareth my kin? What I just said. I see. Thou art wiser than thou knowest, for our brother was once renowned for his verse. Nice! It would be an honor and a joy to hear his voice raised in song again. Perhaps, when you next return, thou shalt hear it as well. I would like that. Drink not of the spring, tainted are its waters, and thy dainty form hath not the capacity to withstand it. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna drink that. You're good. We good. Stoic consort. I can talk. Verily she was my beloved consort, but she is lost to me now. Scree! You lurk. Thou sought her progeny, didst thou not? Then thou knowst as well as I. That dragonling was stripped of all she was by the machines. I recall the battle, the burst of heat and light, her smoldering form. I know not what occurred then, but when I returned to myself, she was there, neither dead nor truly alive, as if imprisoned in her final moments by some cruel deity. And so she hath remained ever since. Oh, fuck! That might be a result of when Meteon met her. When she, you know, met the dragons of the Dragon Star, she might have been locked in battle. And that's all she ever has known her as, and she doesn't actually... Yeah, I don't know. That's just a speculation, but oof. That would be pretty awkward. When she found us, my consort broke somewhere deep within. She seeth not beyond her child, though I do not imagine she seeth her true. And now she hath gone. Thou knowest whence. 'Twas inevitable. Though no hope remaineth in my heart, I should like to know what has become of them. Oof. She totally went to go see her comatose, not alive child. She was like, he's distracted, I'm gonna go. Oh my god, did you just depressively kill yourself? The mother lies still, never again to wake. Oh no. She died of heartbreak? The daughter unmoving. My dear, I shall love unto the end of time. The dragonling speaks no more. Her mother's consort should be informed of what has happened here. This is very sad. And mourning mother. Yeah, this is very sad. Stoic consort. Tis strange. Though no stranger than the rest, perhaps. Thou couldst not change their fates, yet in learning our tale, thou hast come to share my burden, and theirs as well. I thank thee. Nope, that's it for this area. On to the abode of the E. Anxious E. A life of regret. The anxious E looks longingly skyward. Still no response. I wonder if they have already scattered to the wind. That would be ever so unfortunate, you see. My, what a large cranial dome you have. Hey! And impeccable timing. My esteemed colleague often holds council at their home here, but they have not emerged in quite some time. Perhaps you could pay a visit and see what the trouble may be. They may be a bit taken aback if a stranger invades their thoughts, so I would advise transmitting a happy sentiment to show you mean them no harm. No, they just said my head's big. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're smart. I mean, T-Rexes have big giant cranial domes, but a teeny tiny little pea brain. And so does that other one. Man, what's it? The one with like the super hard head. It's one of the dragons, one of the dinos in One Piece too. The girl, the dumb girl with a hard head. But yeah, you can have like a big ol' head and be stupid. That's what dinosaurs were anyway. Anyway. Leave me. There's, nothing left. The anguished groans of the E are resonating in your head. Tell the anxious E you were able to find the remnants of their friend's thoughts. So, yeah, your friend is just like, leave me the fuck alone. I see. If they mean to melodramatically evanesce into the abyss in the comfort of their own home, then I ought to respect their wishes. And yet, I feel the need to be selfish and keep them here to confabulate further on such views. Yes, I shall have to talk them out of it. For that, I shall need your help once more, large-headed but wholly capable stranger. See, she's just saying my head's big! Mean? Could you fetch me a neurological sinew from another one? You should find them wandering about the wellspring of regret. You should be able to hunt down another one in the vicinity of the wellspring of regret. Pull out one of the long, fibrous cords from its vertebrae. In fairness, we grab all kinds of weird shit, but that's still pretty gross. Hello, Cecith. I'm accidentally inside of you. Let me just not be in you. There we go. Eat like an E. Cecith wishes to express their gratitude toward you. Words cannot express my gratitude to you, traveler. As it is thanks to you that I now remember the wonderfully unpleasant pangs of hunger. 'Tis truly a blessing. And since you are here, allow me to ask you a question. Have you perhaps come across an E at the very edge of the land, gazing vacantly into the great beyond? I would like them to join me for dinner, if I may trouble you to ask. I believe my friend would appreciate the finer pleasures of eating as well. I merely hope that they have not already drifted too far. Jaw-Jadic? Come back to us! Jaw-Jadig. Oh god. Emits a muffled noise resembling a cough. Fleshy one, come hither. I have a task of some import I would entrust to you. Worry not, it should be well within your capacities. You see, I wish to summon back one of my fellow E, who lingers at the gate to the beyond. To what end they wait there, I do not know. What I do know is that if they do not return to us, their spirit will eventually unravel, leaving them nothing but a wandering entity like those on the outside. And so, I would ask you to summon them back to our abode before they are consigned to such a fate. Can you do this for me? Sure, why not? I'm much obliged. Simply make for the gate and call out to my friend. Might I suggest a variant of the traditional E beckoning? Allow me to demonstrate. Coo! Why? Does my fellow E still linger by the gate to the beyond? Pray summon them back to our abode. Why did you do this to me? Why did you make me say that? Oh god, the floating heads. The music is just so sad. Envious E. Bodily curiosity. The envious E heaves a sigh as they look your body up and down. Hello? Ah, look at those rosy cheeks and that sharp silhouette. While our own decision to discard our corporeal forms was of course an enlightened one at the time, I must confess there are some times when I fondly think back on the days when I, too, was a tangible being. Oh, what I would not give to don proper fleshy raiments once more before I pass into the void. To that end, I have been exploring the possibility of inhabiting another physical form. But I fear there is a rub. For you see, I cannot for the life of me recall what my true form once was. You can't have my body, it's mine. I blame it on the execrable and excruciating flow of time. Alas, I doubt I could even manipulate a body now if I wanted to. Mayhap you might indulge me with a serviceable demonstration? Your elongated appendages greatly contrast with our current gaseous composition, but I wonder if your general sense of mobility was similar to that of our original physical presences. So, let us see to it then. Humor me with a display of sheer joy. Okay. Joy! Intriguing. You discharge a great sound from your phonatory appendage and make these rather suggestive gestures. Hey, I didn't do shit! Quite different from how we express delight with subtle telepathy. I'm sorry? Now, I would like to replicate the movements in preparation for the next time I meet an innocent and amicable traveler like yourself. Allow me to try. In the process, I may gain some insight as to whether our erstwhile bodies once moved in a similar manner. You want me to do what now? It seems I cannot fully mimic the vocalizations you produce, nor can I garner enough momentum against the air to move my body as quickly. Oh, okay, so you were trying to mimic me. Got it, I understand. I got it. Let me try a different approach. I feel as though I had a comparable frame, especially those tentacle-esque appendages dangling from your side. Woo! What did you call them again? Hands, was it? Jazz hands. Anyhow, I am curious as to the degree of velocity you can generate with said appendages. Should you be agreeable, I would like you to swing those hands with great speed and strike me with as much force as you can muster. Oh, I can do that. I'm real good at slapping people. Don't use caps lock. I do it to Choco all the time. My word! The impact of that strike was so considerable that I felt it to the very depths of my soul. I can only hope there were no feelings of genuine hatred or indignation behind it. But, alas, it is no use. Even your most energetic motions seem insufficient to jog my memory. Perhaps our physical frames were not so analogous after all. If that is the case, I would make one more request of you. You have ventured to many different places and met many different life forms, have you not? Among the many creatures you have met, is there not one that possessed a similar form to that which you might surmise we once did? There's a tribe of beasts who are vicious to the touch and squeak when they move. Shit. The ones that squeak? I know of a portly Piscean race with tails and long whiskers. Is this an E? Is this what the E is? Fascinating, if a bit difficult to picture. Mayhap you can hold an image of them in your mind's eye for me? Right there. There's my mind's eye. I shall read it and attempt a metamorphosis. Why did we do this? At least the music's accurate. That's exactly how I feel right now.
Well, they are somewhat rotund and with ocular facilities of a comparable size. Allow me to perform a locomotive experiment with this body shape.
Are the E just really smart evolved Namazu? Nope, don't want to believe it.
Very well then. First, a gesture of joy. Then, a vivacious slap to the face. Oh. Oh! Oh dear. I see that the clammy appendages besides this creature's phonatory apparatus are distinct from the hands that you possess, and somehow I feel the urge to utilize them despite their absence.
I don't know if I needed this.
Given that my immediate synaptic responses are misaligned, it would seem that the erstwhile forms of we E are, unfortunately, rather dissimilar from your Piscine friends. I apologize for the needless detour.
Thank God. Why did we pick that? Why was that the only thing we could think of?
How bothersome it is to be unable to assimilate with the frame of another creature for lack of memory. It would seem that regaining our physical forms will be even more challenging a task than we originally suspected. While today's experiment has ended in failure, I appreciate the stimulation you have provided me. Take this as compensation for your efforts. Yes, the mind is a fickle thing. I only hope that I will recall what I once looked like while I still possess my mental faculties.
You're welcome. Not gonna lie, before we got clearly Namazu, I was like, you wanna be a beaver? Are you a beaver? Could you be a beaver? Fucking beavers. They're just kind of everywhere, you know? Alright. Yearning E. Hello? The yearning E appears to be gazing at you intently. The body is beautiful.
Greetings, unfamiliar life form. Being that you bear a corporeal form, as surely as I, as you can see, do not. Perhaps you might offer me a way out of my predicament. You see, I have been attempting to fashion a vessel that may house our weary souls.
That seems to be a thing here.
Sadly, with no model to work from, I am ashamed to admit my experiments have failed, and rather spectacularly at that. You may have noticed the byproducts of my failed labors as they now wander aimlessly and pathetically about these environs. I had intended to clean up this mess myself, but the task might prove difficult for a formless being such as myself. Might you put the pitiful creatures out of their misery in my stead?
Is it the things that look like the consortium?
I thank you, curious one. If you might also retrieve for me their internal cores in the process, I dare say it would be of great benefit to me in the future experiments. In any event, I eagerly await word of your inevitable success. Still lingering, are you? If you have forgotten the task, you were to hunt down 2 of those unfortunate Luminons. Luminians, and retrieve for me their cores. You need worry about nothing else. I understand that there's much here that is beyond your unenlightened mind's comprehension. See, they all think we're stupid! Another guy wasn't calling me smart, he said my head was big and I'm a big dum-dum. Jerk. Can't fool me. Oh. Hello, Luminian. It is the consortium looking dudes. Oh, Bird! Where'd you go? Come back! Nova Shell, get your ass back here! Heal me! Save my ass. Vorpal Blade. Did I just make cherry blossoms? I have not been paying attention. Dynamis crystals? Okay. The other one. Oh god. So this is an E that's lost its form? Omega, why did you do this? Why did you give me one of these to fight? That's just weird. I was like, the fuck is an other one? Oh. Am I right? I'm on the crab! Look at that crab fly. Cool tomato, I know you. I see you around sometimes. Oh, wait, hold on. Where am I going? Below? Down. What chat mode say you— oh, we use Coo. Cuckoo, cuckoo! Is that a beckoning I hear? The timbre of your cooing sounds rather dull. Anyhow, if it is I you seek, you will find me to the north of where you stand. Hello, lingering Eve. Are you the one who summoned me? No wonder your voice sounded so strange with that fleshy body of yours. I have not seen your kind before. Might you have come here from afar? Kind of. You could say that. I see. Then you must feel very privileged to have stumbled upon us. This gate here serves as the ingress to our bastion of enlightenment. All who come from afar to seek such knowledge must pass through. Okay. I had stood here for so long expecting a visitor. Perhaps it is you for whom I have waited. I could see myself ready to greet someone from another world. But why do you come to us now in this moment? And why from the village, not toward? I'm here to look for you. I actually came from another direction. They did the little head poppy thing. Oh, did they now? This is an unexpected development. Oh yeah, your friend wants to invite you out to dinner to have food. Anyway, yeah, go eat with your friend. Enjoy a nice meal together. In any event, I was waiting for someone, and that someone has come. There's no need to wait further. Let Jaw Jadig be assured that I shall return anon.
Hello? There we go. Weary E. Oh! I know that fate. That fate's not fun.
Yes? What do you want of me, stranger?
I forgot why I'm here, but hello, I think somebody's looking for you. Oh, you're the one that got invited for food. I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Food? What is this food you speak? Oh! Yes, I do believe I'm beginning to remember. Victuals. Sustenance. That said, your unusual appearance suggests to me that our concepts of what constitute a meal differ greatly. Pray tell, do you enjoy the act of eating? Yes.
If it tastes good, of course.
Intriguing. What precisely constitutes something tasting good?
Garlic butter.
I surmise this means that it evokes feelings of pleasure within you.
That's a good way of putting it, I guess.
I, too, wish I could experience this concept of taste for myself. Sadly, in my current state, such things are not possible. Ah, but perhaps you might briefly lend me your corporeal form for the experience? I promise that I will give it back once my curiosity is sated.
Yo, we have no idea how long that would take.
No.
Nope. Fuck no.
Well, you cannot blame me for asking. But it is no matter. I shall take it by force.
What the fuck? I'm gonna fucking end you. Rude. Oh, now I gotta go tell the other guy I killed his friend. And I'm not sorry I did it. My body. We've had enough body snatching in this expansion. Once was enough. Hey, Yearning E.
Well, do the unwitting products of my labors suffer no more? And have you brought back their cores to me? If so, do return them to me.
The minion core, a crystalline core obtained from a slain minion. Here you go. Enjoy. Have fun with that.
Yes, these are without a doubt the cores that form the doleful hearts of my kind. While I am disheartened to see my efforts end in this way, I can only learn what I can from my failures that my future experimentations might give rise to a satisfactory vessel.
That's a very positive way of putting it.
In any event, it has been quite some time since we have encountered any entities with even a modicum of intelligence, as you seem to possess.
Thank you? Not sure.
I dare say our conversations have provided us with a sliver of stimulation that has eluded us for ages. I am grateful for your assistance in more ways than one. I do hope the day will come when we can one day meet each other. Ah, how might you say it? In the flesh.
Okay.
Bye. I am pleased to inform you that our friend has returned, and our debates are more amusing for it. It seems I was wise to enlist the help of an outsider.
Oh yeah, the other one was the one who was like, hey, our friend's been gone for a long time and we don't want him to dissipate. And it's like, oh, okay. Okay.
As you may be aware, this settlement was originally conceived as a place where we might explore, and one day solve, the mysteries of our universe. Many made the pilgrimage here to contribute to this great cause. Oh, how little we knew. As such, it is not uncommon for someone to wait at the gates for a guest. Tradition, really. However, my friend, for whatever their reasons, waited overly long. So long that their spirit remembers the act itself, but they have no memory of who they wish to meet there. Now that you have come for them, they feel that they have fulfilled what they set out to do. They have been set free from the lingering thoughts that bound them. At any rate, I am grateful to you for returning my friend to our ranks. Here, I would offer this as a token of thanks. Furthermore, I am relieved you were able to make the beckoning call in the right tone. If you had cued instead of cooed, it would have been equivalent to telling them that their mind was as empty as a hollow crater, and I doubt they would have been very amused. Okay, good to know. Difference between Q and coo. Coo is hello, Q is an insult. My dear friend was so close to choosing to quietly end their existence. Fortunately, they recently rediscovered the value of stimulating intellectual debate, and in doing so, were able to remain in control of their faculties. I cannot say for sure what led to this most serendipitous conclusion, but I am pleased we can continue our philosophical engagements. Very pleased indeed. I want to check something. Alright, next. I think you're the one that wanted to eat. You have returned, and yet you wear a troubled expression. Did something amiss happen out there on your travels? I killed your friend because he tried to take over my body. Oh dear, to think their mind had already deteriorated to such an extent. I knew their mental decline had progressed, and I'd been worried they would eventually go mad and drift away. I'd hoped the memories of a good meal could bring them back to us, but to attempt to rob someone of their physical form like that, it would seem they were already well beyond my reach. I'm glad you're being understanding about this, because I killed them without mercy, mercilessly. And I didn't not take joy from it. I'm quite sorry for having forced you into such an uncomfortable position, as well as the unceremonious way in which you were treated by one of our own. Here, pray accept this as a token of my most sincere apologies. Thank you, thank you. Swim. Hello, anxious E. Bah, it is no use. The walls of their humble abode are far too thick for my telepathy to penetrate. Did you bring me the sinew? Oh yeah, that's why we were killing the other one. Nerve tissue. This massive nerve tissue procured from another one still pulsates unsettlingly in your hands. Perfect! The zigzagging fibrous cord is exactly what I need to amplify my empathy. These do extinguish quickly, but it should be enough for me to rile my friend with some provocative persiflage. I'm gonna fucking look up that word now. Persiflage. Oops. Light and slightly contemptuous mockery or banter. I'm gonna troll his friend. Got it. A moment, please. That's probably you insulting your friend. I don't know. My mind still smarts. Your worn-out jape was bad enough, But did you have to shock me as well?
I'm sorry, what?
I had entirely forgotten that, despite coming from a dumb beast, the neurological sinew from the other one would still transmit its last jolting thought, the killing blow you dealt it.
Oh! Is my main a black mage? Actually, my main is a white mage. My secondary is summoner, and then after that I play kind of like red mage and dragoon. When I tank, my main tank that I use right now is Gunbreaker. I think those are the main classes I really play. Summoner is so damn complicating. It used to be more complicated. Now it's just like push whatever button is lighting up. But it's really fun. Like, I love it when like because now Summoner is actually, you actually get to summon as a summoner. I know it's like such an amazing concept. Before you used to summon just the eggies, but now you actually summon an Ifrit, a Titan, and a Garuda. The real deal, instead of just their little edgies that just kind of look funny. And I'm like, yes, this is what I've wanted this whole time. Yeah, I remember being... Yeah, you can... Okay, let me get out of this cutscene and I can show you. Alright, I had entirely forgot that despite coming from a dumb beast, the neurological sinew from the other one would still... Oh wait, we read this one already. Let me get out of this cutscene and I'm going to show you. He's looking around. We gave him a shock from the nerve that I was just talking about that we ripped out of the tentacle monster. Yes, well, it was enough to traumatize me back onto this plane, that much is certain. I think I shall take a stroll around the plaza to rid myself of that unpleasant sensation. Good day. I'm so excited to show you Summoner. It's very cool. We gotta go find some stuff to kill. Let me out of the cutscene. He's waving goodbye to his friend that he just woke up. My friend always was a bit melodramatic in their conduct, but I do believe I will have to keep a closer eye on them from now on. Aside from their close call with dispersion, they are showing other signs that they are losing their faculties. We have a friendship that spans millennia. They can stand to wait a bit longer until the void takes us all. It would be dreadfully boring without their curt, fatalistic commentary. Your favorite game was FF and you loved Ifrit? This is going to be amazing. That being said, I shall make for the plaza as well. If they somehow manage to careen towards the elutriation tank, I shall be very irritated. Oh, and I do very much appreciate your assistance. I do not have much to offer, but I hope this shall suffice. Thank you for saving my friend's life. You're welcome. Ooh, wait. I love set black dye. Bye, little E-friend. Have a great night. Kiss Miyazaki. Have a good night, everyone else. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. We've got a couple quests left here in Ultima Thule, but we'll just wrap them up later. And, you know, finish leveling in this area next week. So we'll pick this up later. It's fine. Pretty chill. We had a nice, cool, chill night of talking and discussions. It was great. Alright. Thanks again for stopping by. Have a great night. I hope to see you guys again soon. Catch you guys later. Alright. Good night, everybody. See you later.